Let us see a kind of oscillator which is very popular, that is RC phase shift oscillator. So the circuit diagram of RC phase shift oscillator is of this kind. It consists of basic amplifier using op-amp in this manner and a feedback network. In the feedback network we are having three sets of RC. So we say that feedback network consists of RC ladder network. So it is going to have the ladder of RC combinations. So to this feedback network, this is the feedback network, we are feeding the output at input side. Input is the output voltage of the amplifier. Output of the amplifier becomes the input to the feedback network, and output of the feedback network is VF. The output is VF of the feedback network. So let us see how it operates. The feedback network consists of three RC sections. RC sections 3 are in number. Each section is having the capability of providing maximum phase shift of 60 degree. So in total, this feedback network is going to provide 60 plus 60 plus 60, that is 180 degree. The total phase shift through the 3 RC section is 180 degree. This feedback network is going to give 180 degree phase shift between V0 and VF. And what is the amplifier is going to do? You know about the inverting amplifier using op-amp. It is also providing the 180 degree phase shift. So that is how in total the phase shift is 180 degree phase shift by feedback network and 180 degree phase shift by the basic amplifier. Together it is going to provide op-amp in inverting mode provides 180 degree, and totally we are going to have the total phase shift of 360 degree. 360 degree is same as 0 degree phase shift. So the Barkhausen criteria's requirement is the total phase shift should be 360 or 0 degree is met by having the basic amplifier 180 degree phase shift and feedback network one more 180 degree. And the other thing we want is we want A beta should be equal to 1, and we know that beta is equal to VF divided by V0, and in case of RC phase shift oscillator beta is 1 divided by 29, and minimum requirement is A beta, the magnitude of A beta, the product of basic amplifier gain and the feedback factor, its magnitude. If you write parallel lines by the side of A beta product, it becomes the magnitude of A beta. Minimum it should be equal to 1, but it's good if you maintain greater than 1. So we are going to have magnitude of A beta greater than 1 for this practical RC phase shift amplifier. So we know that beta is equal to 1 by 29, and if it goes this side we are going to have magnitude of A, that is the gain of basic amplifier should be greater than 29. So this beta is 1 by 29. If you substitute here, 29 comes to the other side of this inequality, then we are going to have magnitude of A greater than 29. So while designing this inverting amplifier, we should design such that the gain should be greater than 29. And how is the gain we are going to design? In case of inverting amplifier, the gain of the amplifier is equal to RF divided by R associated with minus sign. Minus indicates that 180 degree phase shift is going to happen. It is phase reversal. Inversion of the phase is going to happen. 180 degree phase shift indicated. The amplifier is going to perform 180 degree phase shift, phase inversion, so minus. And the value of the gain is, it is the ratio of the feedback resistor by the input resistor. It is Rf by R. So what is that we are going to have? If this A is greater than 29 means Rf by R is greater than 29. Take R this side, Rf is greater than 29. So if at all we want a sustained oscillation, we should select the value of this Rf should be minimum at least equal to 29 times the R. 29 times of the R should be the value of Rf, and we should have the A beta equal to 1. To just at least to meet the condition, A beta should be equal to 1. It's good if it is greater than 1. So minimum we should choose Rf equal to 29 times of R. Rf should be equal to 29 times of R. And finally, with no extra derivations, you are given the output frequency. The frequency of oscillation of this oscillator is expressed by the equation 1 divided by 2 pi root 6 of RC. If you remember this formula, based on this you will be asked with the numericals. So just remember that the frequency of oscillation is equal to 1 by 2 pi root 6 RC. R is the value of the resistor in the feedback network. C is the value of capacitor in the feedback network. And Rf is this feedback resistor of the inverting amplifier. R is the input resistance of this inverting amplifier. So only this much is needed to be dealt by you. You need to draw this circuit diagram, the circuit for the feedback network, write the frequency of oscillations, then cover all these points. You will be given with 8 marks for this question.